You are listening to Two Heels and a Face Wrestling Podcast, a podcast where we believe wrestling is a buffet and there's something there for everyone. Make sure you're following us on all social media such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook under Two Heels and a Face. That's number 2 Heels and a Face. Make sure you check out our website, twoheelsandaface.com.
Era, 2 Heels and a Face.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Twos in the Face Wrestling Podcast. Chris, we have, after this episode with our good friend and third on the list of all-time appearances, I think he's at 17 or 18, around there.
All
right. Who we'll introduce in a second. We'll have 6 episodes left.
It's just a few weeks away, Charlie. We're before the end of the year, the end of the pod. But here we are at episode 294. It's coming to an end, man. How do you feel?
Man, I'm thinking, you know me. I mean, I remind you the list of all the stuff we got to do whenever I can. I'm like, how are we going to get these 6 episodes in 2 months? Do you think it's three a month?
Yeah, we'll make it happen. I mean, I'm just, not looking forward to the last one, but it's like I'm looking forward to that 300th episode where we go live and we'll talk to a bunch of people and just kind of reminisce.
Hopefully.
And, go through a bottle of Jack. So
a whole bottle.
That's the plan. I mean, I have enough PTO, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the end of the month. I'm assuming I'll have some days come December, which I know I will.
That's right. I might not even need PTO. We get some holiday time off right before the end of the year, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I think that's a good opportunity to so spoiler alert, you probably know this from the graphic, but James from Freelance, our friend James, is on the podcast today. We're going to talk, just chat him up on a little bit of, hey, what happened at Freelance, etc. And then also we have some Freelance wrestling trivia for him.
Ooh.
I did write. Oh, actually, one of the questions too is a non-freelance. It's just WWE. So he'll know some stuff from that, and I'll probably crush that one and get some points. But mostly freelance wrestling.
On WWE, not freelance. Is that are you putting him on the spot already?
No, I'm saying that he hasn't been. He's riding the ship now. He's doing a fantastic job. I'd say Freelance has had a very great year overall, but he wasn't always in the driver's seat at Freelance, and who knows if he was watching some of those shows or anything like that. So I think I wrote a lot of questions. I want to say they're around the 2017, 2018, 2019-ish era, kind of like pre-COVID. But there's been also a lot of awesome stuff that's happened post-COVID. So I think he'll know some. You'll maybe have to help him out. And
I don't know the question, so yeah, for sure.
You don't know the question.
James, you know that, sometimes I have too many Modelos at these shows and I might not remember a couple of things, but I will do my best to help you out. As a matter of fact, let me bring in James. He's in the green room. So
okay.
Welcome on, James.
Welcome back.
Oh boy. What's going on? Third most? Who's got the second most?
Welcome back. Okay. So there's a grueling. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that audio, but there's a grueling.
I said, who has the second most?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for
here.
I was waiting for the welcome back chant to finish, but
I didn't hear it.
Not tied. There's a race going on right now. It is Steve from Warrior and Trent from AEW, and an absolute rivalry showdown battle happening right now on the podcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
yeah,
if
we put together James, Two Jews, and Nick's, Freelance was represented throughout all 8 years.
That's true.
And I would say taking slot number 1 in appearances, if you combine all those 3 together.
The holy trinity of Freelance.
Or unholy.
But no, I think if you were to tally up, we did this tally. Man, I can't. It was back when we had a Twitter account, so this had to be within the past couple of years. But we still have a Twitter account. We just don't use it. But we did a tally of like we've definitely covered Freelance the most out of like a specific show. So some of those were obviously just us breaking down an episode, or like a 5 takeaways, which I know are your favorite, which we haven't really done much of this year. But yeah, I mean, we're always very pro James. The early James and Two Juice ones were very comical. It was kind of like
comical is a nice way to put it. Yeah.
It was your Sean, your Marty dynamic. It was almost like husband and wife at times, trying to decide on show names and things like that. So yeah, that's very commendable. Third place.
No, I agree. I was just curious as to who 1 and 2 were, and 1 and 2 make total sense. So
yeah, absolutely. We might have you on again for an idea we've been brewing. I think we pitched it to you offline before, but we won't spoil it.
I think I remember what you were talking about, and it's probably the one I said, oh, good luck making that happen.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yep. It was, yeah. Or maybe we bring Nick's on for that as that representative.
Me, Nick, sure.
Tomato. No, but we know, like we said, you've been driving the ship now for a number of years. How do you think 2025 has been overall? It feels like you guys were on an awesome, solid streak. It was the Freelance I think we know and love. I think that we had like surprise champions. We had people really take the mantle this year. Alfonso Cota come to mind. Like, how has the year been overall for you?
Great. The first 8 shows of the year were sellouts. So I mean, did I say 8? I meant 7. The first 7 shows of the year were sellouts. It's the best single run that we've ever had. But the economy, everything going on in the world, clearly not going to sit here and BS. They hadn't sold out since July, so we'll see what happens. It just like when we came back in 2021, it seems like there's a shift as far as fans are concerned and what they want to see, what they don't want to see, and we're just trying to navigate those waters right now.
Yeah, absolutely. What has been like a home run in terms of like, hey, we thought the fans wanted to see this and they got what they wanted, and we felt like through those first 7, like what are some home runs you had?
Oh, Cota Hernandez's legacy title run, 100%. Yeah. That's definitely something. He earned that. He delivered every match he possibly could. He did the best you possibly could as a champion. He had all those big time matches with the Mike Santanas and the Chavo Guerreros, and even before that he had, where he really started to shine against Brian Keith when Brian Keith was around, the 3 series with Isaiah. So definitely the Cota Hernandez legacy title run. Bang Bros coming back, which I'm sure we'll touch on at some point, what they're doing now. The emergence of Alfonso Gonzalez, I would put on there too. It was a lot of the homegrown talent.
Yeah.
Like from 2021 to present, it was a lot of the homegrown talent that we're very, very proud of. Just, there was there was talk of you're never going to sell out shows with students, and we proved that statement incredibly wrong. And the school now has grown, trying to get some of those other people on shows while still trying to maintain keeping Freelance what Freelance was.
Yeah.
Is that a good answer?
That's a fantastic answer. You're doing a great job. Maybe your best work yet on this podcast, better than the 17 times before. No, I remember because we re-released. We're still trying. James is going to help us with this in the nudging, but we're still going to do the best of Isaiah. We've been talking about that episode on the podcast.
It's going to happen regardless
for weeks now.
10-minute episode. 10-minute episode.
Could be 1 hour and 10, honestly.
You blink and it'll be over. It's fine.
That's tough.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
But we re-released Isaiah's episode that we did in the back of Church Street, like in the darkness. I think this was a show you were running, I believe.
Yeah, it was a Freelance Underground show.
It was an FU show, yeah. And he said, and I honestly, we need to figure out a card to match this up with. But if he said in that interview, he's like, a goal of mine would be to have a show that is completely people that I have trained. And I wonder, and honestly, I it feels like that has to be possible. Like maybe there's like a few it's got to have happened, right? Like
it's already happened.
Yeah,
it already happened. We did 3 or 4 just straight student shows.
Oh yes. No, definitely those. That 100% those have happened. So yes, mission accomplished, objective accomplished. I'm trying to think of if there's a show. When he said that, if there's a show with like that first couple classes that was just all them and not like a student-based show, you know what I mean? Which I'm probably has 80-90%, but I feel like you guys always bring in someone new and someone else and things like that. But
we've definitely had shows that were before this year that were 80-90% of the students.
Yeah.
And then you had your Dan the Dads, your
Effies like that.
At the time. You had stuff like that where those were the cornerstones of Freelance prior to the pandemic.
Yeah. How do you think those student only shows, how do you think those have done? Have you felt like they've been I'm confident this person can maybe be on the main show now, kind of stepping stone?
There's a few that definitely stepped up on those shows that deserve to be on the regular shows going forward. It's very limited. I'm not going to give any names.
Yeah,
don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Sure.
There's definitely people I've seen that have stepped up and can deliver in the correct situations.
Yeah. What was I going to say? The last show you had, Chris, unless you had any questions before we get into that.
No, let's go. That's No Rest for the Wicked.
No Rest for the Wicked.
No West, huh?
Is that
No Rest?
Is that what we said?
What you said no West for the Wicked.
I got a one Yingling deep speech impediment coming in, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, Elmer Fudd.
We have a new Red Star medallion holder, do we not?
We definitely so far have one, yes.
Yes.
And remember, the Red Star medallion, there could be multiple in circulation at any time. You just have to win 3 you have to win 3 scrambles in a calendar year.
Okay. So, and going into that, I know Darius Luttrell is your current holder of 1 Red Star medallion.
Correct.
And there could be multiple, like you said. Going into that, I think Trevor Outlaw has 2 wins now currently.
Trevor has 2. Laney has 1. Trent Wrigley, I believe, has 1. Reagan Lydell, I think, might have 1. Because we're including all the student shows that we ran, too.
Okay.
With the scrambles on those, you get 1.
Okay. And I like that I guess explain to me how you feel like that has been. Because this is the second time kind of doing it after the cash-in.
This is the first time doing it. I mean, we had the Red Star medallion last year, but this is the first time where we're actually going through with the entire group of rules that we had set out to put on the medallion.
Okay.
Where you have to win 3 times, where you have to, and then there could be multiple ones possibly. It's the first time that we've actually built the story of the medallion into the shows. Whereas the one that Alfonso won, that essentially you could call that Money in the Bank.
I see.
Because during that time there was only 1.
Because there was only 1 at the time.
Okay. I like that. That is a different wrinkle that multiple could be floating around. You could have, if Trevor Outlaw wins, then theoretically next scramble, you could cash in on the cash in if they both decide to do it at the same time, correct?
Correct. That could definitely happen. Or somebody could hold it for 3 years and wait. You never know. There's a lot of different twists and turns that we could take from a story perspective. So it's definitely something that we'll be making sure that the crowd is aware of at all times, that these medallions are in circulation. So
Yeah,
you never, the unpredictability of it will be fun to play with.
absolutely. I like that too in the match, right? There was now that I know that there's multiple, but still having some time with one can give you a little bit more plotting, a little bit more strategy. So I like that it was like going in the match, like, is Darius and Trevor on too? So it's not necessary. It's a little bit more in the air on who is going to kind of grab that first Red Star medallion. So it's definitely spiced up the scramble. You know, a little spicy. What's like a little chili oil mixed in with your eggs there? That kind of spice, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's, and then another unwritten rule that we kind of went with is if you're the one that gets pinned, you can't be in the next month's scramble. Hence, Trevor not being. Trevor has definitely been putting it out there, like, I can't be in the November scramble, so he only has December, and then if he doesn't win in December, his 2 wins go away, and he has to start all over again.
Ooh, that's cool. That puts a lot of pressure and a lot of story into Trevor's last month. How do you think him and Frank have been together?
Just as good as I thought they would be.
Okay.
They're friends.
Yeah.
So that helps greatly. I mean, if you've seen anything on social media from this past week,
Yeah.
you see that Frank and Trevor were together for Frank's birthday. So in Florida. So I mean, just the dynamic of the two of them, it's working. The difference that is being seen now versus when Frank was with Ego is that Frank would do the majority of the promo with Rob, whereas now it's kind of 50-50 between him and Trevor. Because does Trevor need a mouthpiece? No. Trevor doesn't need a mouthpiece. Not that Rob did either. Rob could talk.
That's true.
Definitely, 100%. Rob could talk. He didn't necessarily need a manager, but if it wasn't for Rob, Frank the Clown wouldn't be at Freelance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Rob and Frank had a good dynamic. It's just Trevor and Frank now, because of the closeness that they have, might be a better dynamic. And that's not knocking Rob at all.
Yeah. Well, Frank was on Frank the Clown. I don't know if you listened to the Frank the Clown episode we had this year.
You had Frank on this year?
We had Frank on this year.
Now I have to go listen to it. Okay.
Go back and listen to it. There was, I think, all nice thing. Anytime you brought up, it was all nice things, of course.
Now I definitely have to listen to it.
I think there was a little bit of, I think Frank hinted at a little bit of just the him and Ego in the same room with a lot of different ideas clashing dynamic, but still, obviously, they got on the same page with a lot of it because they had a super, super creative multi-title run. But I wonder if, I wonder if just Frank and Trevor, how their thinking goes together. Because I think Frank needs that, like, and he said to us, he's like, I probably want to come back if I didn't have the opportunity to work with Trevor. Because like he needs something that excites him. And I wonder how they seem to be kind of gelling too from a creative standpoint. So that's key.
Yeah. Frank definitely, he wants to sink his teeth into everything he's doing. And everyone should always want to sink their teeth into what they're doing. It's just a matter of how you present it to the people in charge and what approach you take. If you're so set on what you want to do and you're not willing to have any wiggle room or understand, like, no, that's just not going to work, then there'll be problems. But Frank's been, since coming back with Trevor, has been a model employee.
That's great. So no, I mean, he didn't ruffle feathers before, did he?
Frank,
I don't want to ruffle
my
feathers.
dealings with Frank were just from 2021 through, and that was only 3 months, September, October,
Yeah.
November. It was 4 months, and then I had one full calendar year with him, and it wasn't bad because majority of the time I was with Rob. I would talk to
Yeah.
Rob. I'd go over everything with Rob. Rob was the one in the ring, and then Rob kind of facilitated what he wanted Frank to do to Frank.
Sure.
And then we had Frank for 2 months in 2023, and then he was gone for a year.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I now from February 2024 to present, now I've got to work with
There you go.
with
Mhm.
Frank and got to know Frank more than I ever knew Frank before. So he knows where I'm coming from. I know where he's coming from. We have a good dynamic when we're going over ideas and direction and all that. And Trevor's the same exact way. Took a while to get there. Trevor would be the first one to tell you that him and I bumped heads a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But once we got there, it's been great.
That's awesome. White meat. This has been Dick Stone Ambrose. The peen on people is hilarious to me. And if you get the right camera angle, you can't even. It just looks. It looks perfect. You know.
Ask O'Shea Jackson Jr. what he thinks of that.
How do you think they have been as a tag team?
Chris, you okay?
I'm all good. I was taking a sip. Y'all made me laugh.
Did you say the word pee-pee? That got you?
No. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh my god!
Oh,
we
wow.
killed him.
He had to bow out. Oh my god.
Yes, white meat.
Oh, can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh no.
Make sure you're not muted.
Oh, I hear you guys perfectly
Hello?
fine.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you guys.
I think that's James. I hear everyone.
I hear everyone.
Yep. All right.
The damn iPad.
Good.
He's back. He's back.
back.
Okay.
Oh boy.
White meat. What can you tell me about them? How do you feel they're doing? I feel like Robbie Reeves is definitely he's getting booked consistently, which is great. I think he's improving. I think he's got some room to grow, but I'm excited for his future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Both of them growing pains. The match that they got against Sinner and Saint. I mean, TNA signed Sinner and Saint. They're signed talent. It was it was definitely a sink or swim moment for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, they've been around for a couple years now. They've wrestled against either talent that is equal to or a little bit less than them as far as years of being in wrestling. So having them versus Sinner and Saint was all right, guys. Well, let's see how you do. Feed you to the Sharks and see how it goes. I mean, Sinner and Saint wrestle like Bang & Matthews. That go style. And they were able to hang. So kudos to Robbie Reeves and Stone Ambrose.
Yeah. So Eye Candy Elliott Hunk Cassidy is kind of back into the fold a little bit. Seems to be Eye Candy Elliott's kind of henchman or like his backup in this. Although Eye Candy Elliott is I feel like the aggressor in this, or at least the instigator in this feud happening. But now it can kind of be almost a 2v2 at times. Eye Candy Elliott, super, at least that I know, right? You can confirm this, has been like super aggressive towards Laney, and GP is kind of coming to her defense.
Yeah. Did you ever think that you'd hear a crowd cheering GPA ever again?
Yeah. He's got the crowd's respect, man. He's got the crowd's respect. And he might that might be a little I don't want to spoil anything. Go ahead. Never mind.
Do you know something I don't know?
No, I'm not. I know. Maybe I got an insider on the booking meetings. You never know. I'm on the inside, maybe.
Well, don't know how you got in here. No, but did you ever think that GPA would get cheered for by a freelance crowd ever again after the evil, rotten things he did to Kylie Ray? I didn't.
Mm-mm.
I for sure
No.
didn't. This was another moment of, all right, well, let's see if it's possible. And it was rough at first, but we're at the point now where they're chanting GPA and they're cheering for him, and they love Laney. They always have loved Laney,
Always.
even as a bad guy.
Yeah.
They love Laney. So yeah. Now big tag match set up at Emporium on November 20th. Chicago street fight between Laney
Ooh.
and GPA versus HHK and I Candy Elliott.
I think it. I think that shows how kind of upset or disgusted people are with Eye Candy Elliott, and also I think he was gone for a little bit in injury, so I think it was time heals all, but also then an instigator like Eye Candy Elliott is doing and gaslighting and things like that. I think that can turn the crowd real quick in your favor.
Absolutely. And as far as Hunk Cassidy, this is the character that he needed to go to. I mean, Chief of Beef was great, but where was that going to go?
Yeah.
There was no meat to it. Now
pun?
is this no pun intended. Now more mean, more aggressive, just different gear, different look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fitting him really well.
Yeah. Can concur. Okay, so I feel like this next match you were involved in, were you not? Was this the Bang & Matthews defeating Home Cooking, which I believe, is this a title change? No.
No, title change happened at anniversary show in June.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one where there was a man in a mask, was there not?
Yeah, there was a man in the mask that cost Home Cooking
Yes.
the championships.
You're still bitter at them, huh?
Why wouldn't I be? They made me look like a fool during the holiday season, Charlie. During the holiday season, they made me look like a fool. I got shanghaied doing a match. I'm not a wrestler. I got shanghaied into a match defending tag titles that I should not have had any business defending.
Mm-hmm.
And with Matt Nix thinking it was a giant joke, of course I was a little bit bitter. I had to sit at home for 6 months.
Sure. I guess that's fair. I mean, they did put you in some awkward positions, knock you off your pedestal a little bit. I guess that's fair.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
And it
just got a lot colder.
Yeah. This is the Bang & Matthews. This is now the level up Bang & Matthews. We've been on several GCW shows, Bang & Matthews. Like, how do you make this? They're so interesting just themselves. They have a base level of interesting, right? Like a base level, just because of all the stuff they can do in the ring. But how do this leveled up group, how do we make this into something that you haven't seen before, like this title run?
Well, when you get to what actually happened, we could go into this question a little bit deeper.
I know I had it streaming in the background. Can you remind me what actually happened?
Well, here, go to the next match.
Okay. The next match is Chico defeating Saban Gage.
There we go. Your boy Chico. What do you know? We want Chico? We love Chico. What was your hashtag for this? What? Can you get his ass out of my face, please? I'd appreciate
it. Viva La Chico. Viva La Chico is our phrase.
There it is. Viva La Chico. Talk about a underdog story. This was never ever in the cards for Chico. Ever. And
The
he fought
legacy
for
title
it.
run?
No, just Freelance in general was never in the
Yeah.
cards for Chico, but he fought for it. He stayed the course. He fought for it. He improved. He got over. The crowd loves him. Not the people that know him, but the people that didn't know him. Not the ones with the hashtag Viva la Chico. It was the people that didn't know who he was previously.
Mhm.
He was told time and time again, they're never going to use you. You're going to be nothing but a pre-show guy. If you're on the regular show, you'll be in the scramble. What's that going to get you? And he was told that Freelance doesn't care about you. Freelance doesn't want you to succeed. They're never going to do anything with you. Fast forward to he won not only the crowd over, he won over management. He won over his peers. And now he's the legacy champion. And let's give credit is due to Saban Gage. He stepped up.
Yes.
There's more character now to Saban Gage.
Yes.
Instead of a guy that just comes out, does a whole bunch of moves, and then leaves. He's interacting with the crowd. He's getting a reaction. Something that
100%.
if he was just standing there would never happen. He'd have to nearly kill himself to get that reaction.
Right.
Now he doesn't have to. So great for both of them. And for Chico, it's a proud moment for me because I've known in wrestling, I've known Chico longer than anybody else.
100%.
So,
What?
and now he's got to fill that guy's shoes
Yeah.
as the legacy champion. Now he has to do something completely different than what Coda did. Just like Coda had to do something completely different from what Corbin was doing, from what Brian Keith did. Brian Keith had a long run. Coda, 452 days. Now it's on
Damn.
Chico. Now it's on Chico. And I'm not saying Chico has to have a long title run. I am not saying he has to have a short title run. But he's got to do something completely different than what Coda did to make his title run special. It's easy to win. It's harder to keep.
So that's how you're relating those principles to like this second Bang and Matthews title run is what kind of what you're
So
saying.
after this match, I go to the ring trying to figure out why I wasn't on the show. Matt Nix brings out Bang and Matthews with him. He thinks that he's going to lead the crowd into some kind of let's destroy James Russo. And what happens to him? He turns around and eats 2 super kicks from Bang and Matthews. Oh,
Okay.
Now you want to know what's going to make this thing different? You're going to see a different side of Bang and Matthews.
Oh.
They're not out to please a fan anymore or to please the owner of the company. That's done. Now you're going to see a different side. You're going to get to see a more aggressive side. You're going to get to see a meaner side. You're going to get to see something that they haven't been able to do yet. They don't have to, slap hands and kiss babies and make you feel good anymore. You're going to get to see that cocky side of August Matthews. You're going to get to see that other side of Davey Bang that you've never seen before.
Okay.
And I get to go along for the ride. Steer the ship in the right direction.
They're using your consulting services, as you will. I mean, you were open, right? You had nothing on your plate.
Yeah. Why not? Take what I couldn't get. Hey, I took away what I unfortunately was the one to lose.
Yeah.
And it wasn't mine to lose. Okay. Let me help the best damn tag team in Chicago and perhaps the entire Midwest. I think because damn sure they're the best tag team that hasn't been seen all over the United States yet.
That's true. You guys,
and I'm not saying that because I'm with them. I am saying that because I honestly, truthfully believe that.
Are you going to go with? Or is the plan to take this world or nationwide or no?
Nope. I just want to ruin the lives of the Freelance faithful and the Freelance owner, and anybody else that wants to step up and get in my way of what I want. That's what that is.
You
Bang
you
and
read
Matthews. Here's the thing. Bang and
yeah.
Matthews, they don't need me. They've already proven that. They were tag champs for almost a full entire calendar year.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need me. They just needed somebody to unlock a side of them that they didn't realize that they actually could push through with. It was time. 100% it was time. It was time for them to go to the dark side. Now, will the crowd allow them? Who knows? But you're damn sure that I'm going to make sure that they don't like them.
Yeah. I get what you mean. It's like, okay, why climb the ladder with a tag team before when I could just find the team that has the titles, show them a new way of thinking, and now you're back on top again. Smart.
Mm-hmm. And Shane's back now full time. Bangin' Matthews and Shane Mercer. Man, my future looks really bright.
What's the faction name?
Who needs a name?
Who needs a name?
That other group's using the damn name that I've been using since 2009.
Cock?
10. No. You know what I mean. AEW.
Yeah. Wait.
So why would I want to use Syndicate again?
Oh, right.
When you have the Hurt Syndicate. Last time I checked, MVP, Lashley, Shelton Benjamin are much bigger stars than I could ever possibly dream of to be. So now, who needs a name? It's about the individuals' names. You know who Bang and Matthews are. You don't have to hide them behind some other name. I just watched Shane Mercer throw somebody through a scaffold, glass pane, through into the middle of the ring. Does he need to hide behind a name? No. He's got his name.
That's true. But do you feel like there's an opportunity to do some kind of law firm / right to censor gimmick? Bangin' Matthews, you could come out as the judge.
Am I Jeff Jones?
I don't know. I'm spitballing here. This is the booking meeting.
Am I Jeff Jones from ECW? And Sid Vicious is Shane Mercer?
Imagine James coming out with the old wig and the gavel.
No, that's quite all right. Is it the 1970s and 80s wrestling?
No. This is what we talk about when we have our booking meetings. So I just wanted to bring this, to the fans.
You and who? Who's this?
You and me. You and me. No. The late night calls, the 2 a.m. calls. This is us.
That's how I know you're lying. 2 a.m. I'm sleeping. In fact, 1 minute ago I was sleeping.
No, it absolute force though. And we're taking serious what you're putting down. An absolute force of a foursome right there.
For Bang and Matthews, it's time for a change.
Yeah,
time for a change.
Yeah, I'm intrigued into seeing what that looks like.
Think about it. Their first title run. Look at the opponents they had. You're talking Rascals, Shelley and Saban.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking Macisos came through. You're Rohit Raju and Zico. They wrestled against
everyone.
All of these big name independent teams, and they ran roughshod.
Yeah.
What are we gonna, from a story perspective, were they gonna do that all over again? No, you gotta throw something different in there.
Yeah. Different. Keyword.
Everybody wanted them to win. Now everyone's gonna want them to lose. Adds to the unpredictability factor.
For sure. It's gonna take and I think it's gonna take some time, but yeah, I don't know if the crowd will turn on them immediately, but once they kind of maybe they see this new swagger you've unlocked in them, and then the crowd will start to turn.
November 20th, we'll find out. November 20th is going to be the first time where they are full-blown heel.
Interesting.
So, Emporium, will be the test.
Ha- Have you? It hasn't been announced who they're going up against, right?
No, not yet.
Cool.
Sorry.
You're
I
good.
almost let it slip too.
A
I almost let it slip too.
little suspense there. Yes, it is an important show, so you're going to get to see their dickheadedness if that's the side they're going to pull out up close and personal because those are very
Wait till you
intimate
see.
shows.
Wait till you see Freelance is, which is coming back finally. It'll
Is
be
that the
on.
December?
No, Freelance is
Oh,
the
the YouTube
YouTube.
show. Yes, yes, yes. I know that. I like those.
There's a promo there was a promo on there from Bang and Matthews.
I like those. Those were when we were like begging for Storm promos. Storm had one during his run, and I thought that
Mhm.
helped
Mhm.
explain his thought process, his character and his thought process to me during that time. So yeah, those are really really nice chunks of info to consume in between shows.
Yeah, because I'll be the first to say we're lacking content online. We have been. It's
Okay.
one of the things that we fell off on because we were just riding that wave,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and now smoother seas are ahead. It's time to build that wave back up.
Agreed. And yeah, the part about Chico, I know we glossed over that, but congrats to him. I feel like you and Chico, if you guys were to write like wrestling autobiographies, you guys would be in each other's for sure. You're
He just
that
did a.
close.
I got a text from Chico the other day. Hey, I now name dropped you like 50.
You're
Oh, you
watching
don't like?
YouTube, you
I
see
name
Chico
dropped
pop
you
in.
50 times on this podcast I did. I was like, don't put me over. Put yourself over, dude. I'm like, you don't need to do that. You need to get
Yeah.
yourself over. You need to get yourself out there. I'm like, you don't have to. You could thank me one time, but you don't have to continue going on and on and on. Make it about you. Don't make it about me. I'm proud of the kid. I'm
Yeah.
very proud of him. Still
Absolutely.
drives me nuts, but I'm proud of him.
No, definitely. Chris, we're gonna say sorry.
No, nothing. I mean, it just seeing obviously, Chico and the way like the new kind of approach, if you may, I don't know how to word it, but like this new wave of different things, a theme to the podcast of being different and trying different things and having a different taste of what freelance can bring, you know, month after month. And we talked about, homegrown talent, Chico being over with the crowd and getting a shot at the title and now being the, blue title holder, like the star red star medallion, like all these new things that have been introduced and really bringing a different flavor to freelance that, we are like, oh, freelance is a party atmosphere, go show up. And I can still say the same thing, but experience a different show, and I like it, right? Like
Thank you.
seeing that type of different type of stuff that freelance is trying. Uh, it's good all around for wrestling, for the new fans, for the casual fans, the people that just are walking by on Logan Square and decide to hop onto this show. Like they're gonna walk out with a good time, and even this, like for us that keep up with the product and the things that you're doing, like the new twist on the Bang Bros. Like I hadn't thought about like shit. What if the Bang Bros, take a left turn and go the other way? Um, so keeping us kind of like guessing and wanting to know what's next has been really good. So I thought that this was a right moment to kind of sneak that in and just talk about the different things that you're trying and are
Mhm.
going well.
And I mean, what's the popular saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I totally understand the perspective of it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hmm.
However, there's nothing wrong with evolving
Yeah.
and doing something different, swapping talent in and out. There's nothing wrong with that. May it hurt? Could it possibly hurt us? Absolutely. However, it could help in the long run, give you a different show. And I mean, let's go back to 2021. You guys are included in the group. There was a large group of individuals that stopped coming to shows. 15 to 20 people stopped coming because they didn't want to see a bunch of the students on the shows. And I can understand where they were coming from. Totally understand. But now, who are some of the most popular talent that we've had?
Those
It's been
students.
those students. So who's to say that we can't do that with another group of students?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just you got to stay ahead of the curve, and the curve could get really, really twisted and turny, and people could tune out. However, new people could tune in. It's just something that is the natural progression of the wrestling business.
Yeah.
It's like when WWE was all cartoon character based, while WCW was doing more of a reality based product. WWE had to switch it up. They could have stayed the course and continued doing the Doink the Clowns and the Samba Simbas and the Toxic Turtles and all that stuff that they were doing, or you start your Stone Cold Steve Austins, your Rocks, your Degeneration X, and stuff like that, and see where it goes. It could have completely bankrupted WWE, but it didn't. It actually was the biggest boom in wrestling that ever occurred, to the point where 6 million wrestling fans disappeared after WCW closed down.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense to the point I was trying to make.
No, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not being comfortable just because you're selling out. You're like, okay, what is
Right.
next? How can we get ahead of the next thing?
Comfortable is not changing up anything. Comfortable would have been keeping the same champions, not turning anybody to the dark side, and keep going until people get sick of it.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened with Storm. People got sick because people were behind Storm. He beat Robert Anthony, and then they started to turn on him. Okay, sorry, Storm. We're going to take the title away from you. Or we could go this route and go, no, the fans turned on me.
Yeah.
Which was 100% true. He just leaned into it and said, I'm not doing this for you anymore. I'm doing this for me. And then everybody was thrilled when he lost. And unfortunately, he was hurt. So who knows what could have happened after that.
Yeah.
But we could have stayed the course, or we could have, there was a group of fans that were sick and tired of seeing Storm as champion. We could have given in to them months and months earlier, but we didn't. Like, no, let's ride this until it breaks. But that necessarily wasn't the right idea either. So if it ain't broke, why fix it? Or do you fix it even though it's not broken, and you add on, you make additions?
Yeah.
Subtractions are going to happen from the additions, but that's just the nature and the way of how wrestling goes. There's only so many spots on a show in each individual month.
Yeah. I thought one of your daring decisions this year. I think this is kind of maybe this is a good example of what you just said, but you can also tell me no, which you have done many times. But I thought the comfortable thing would have, and like, I think this person could honestly win the belt next month, and it would be it wouldn't feel weird or awkward or anything like that. But like Alfonso Gonzalez's title run did get cut short by Devon Monroe, and I think that was a wrestler who I would not expect to be in that position, but has done a fantastic job. I thought that was like a bold, daring choice, and I think it's paid off, and it was like unexpected. Is that a good example of kind of what you're saying? Like, hey, we could ride out Alfonso for this whole year because he's fantastic at what he does, but like, let's go a different direction, kind of thing.
Right. It was about shaking things. Even his title win was shaking things
Even
up.
him becoming a champ.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For as many people that share the same viewpoint, or a little bit more toward the negative side of Alfonso winning and then losing it within a few months, and why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? There was just as many people of, why the hell did you put the title on him in the first place?
Mhm.
Why him? We even back when he first debuted, people were not happy with the fact that he came in as a rookie and were feuding with he was feuding with Kylie Ray.
Yeah, Susan Kylie. Yeah.
They didn't want to see Kylie Ray against the student from the Freelance Wrestling Academy. They want to see Kylie Ray versus enter independent wrestling name here. They wanted them big matches for Kylie Ray. They didn't want to see her teaming with Alfonso Gonzalez. So everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah.
It just if you love the product, my consensus to everything is if you love the product and you love Freelance, take the ride. You could be mad, you could be upset. I understand it. Everybody has their opinion. But take the ride because you never know what is going to
Yeah.
happen next. If one person isn't on the show in a month, doesn't mean they're not going to be on the show the following month or that they're never not coming back. Breaks are okay. It freshens up everything. Here, Effie, perfect example. Effie was almost on every freelance wrestling show, even prior to the pandemic.
Mhm.
Effie hasn't been in a freelance wrestling ring in a year and a half.
Damn.
How many people do you think want to see Effie back in freelance now? Simply because they miss him.
Yeah.
Absence
Yep.
makes the heart grow fonder.
Exactly.
So, does that answer the Alfonso question? Like, yeah, it was a daring thing to put the title on him because nobody was going to see that coming. Nobody. He had just come back. Remember, he
Right.
was out for a year
Mhm.
with his
Yeah.
he had shoulder surgery.
Right. Right.
He disappeared for a year. I was terrified for him. I was like, I hope they remember him. Because he had this feud with Kylie Ray. She beat him at the end of the feud, and then he left a year, gone. But he came back, and people remembered him. And not only that, they were split. They were half the people were booing him, and half the people were cheering him. And it was like,
Yeah.
wait, what? Why? They just it's very much like Chico. I'd call Chico more of a comedy character than I would call Alfonso. I know Alfonso's got talent. Just like I know Chico does too, but I know Alfonso, what he's doing isn't everything he actually can do.
Yeah.
He's in this character. He's got the character, which is harder to do than become a wrestler. Is to get a character that you can actually physically play, where you don't have to kill yourself
Mm-hmm.
by doing 630s and 720s and twisties and all this other crazy shit in the ring.
Twisties.
Yeah.
Alfonso could not do any of that and still get a reaction in his match.
Yeah.
And the crowd eventually turned him babyface. So
Oh, I agree with your point of see it through, see it, see the whatever month story or the vision through before passing a judgment. And yeah, unfortunately, I think we're in such a must happen now type of just culture, and I do kind of hate that. And 100% like I had question marks. Why is Devon Moreau? 100% that went through my head right as it happened. But then you just continue to watch, and you're like, okay, this is still really entertaining. This is still really good. Alfonso does not look bad from it. Like there are no really net negatives if you continue to watch after that happened, and yeah, so
even the
that
rematch,
was a bold choice, and it worked.
mm-hmm. with Alfonso and Devon. Now Alfonso's full blown babyface. Devon's full blown babyface. The crowd was split.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There was
And
nothing
then
wrong with it.
after that was the Isaias match, right? Alfonso and Isaias.
It was April. Devon won the title.
Mm-hmm.
May was the Battle Royal show. June was the anniversary. That's Isaias and Alfonso.
Oh, okay.
Which we were there for.
I
And
also.
July,
Mhm.
July was Emporium. August was the benefit for Kirby.
Yep.
September, Alfonso got his rematch.
Okay.
Got it.
Lost the rematch. Not on October. Time for a reset. Here, exclusive. Alfonso Gonzalez will be there on November 20th.
It's from a, if you're like a, hi, if James is from the, I'm a, you're the promoter and booker, and like, if you're like all these, let's say, take it from the perspective, all these wrestlers are like pawns or like pieces I can use. That sounds terrible. Pawn sounds terrible. Pieces I can use.
No matter which way you try to slice and dice this, it even in my head, it's never going to sound good. So pieces is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just know that no matter what wording you use, someone's going to find that as being offensive.
Okay, that sounds terrible. But like, if you're, I guess if you're taking a step back and you're looking at it, I think it might fill you with excitement to be like, Alfonso is free now. I can do anything I want with him. I can insert him into any place. Like, where does the card need strengthened? Who needs a good feud? It gives you so many more like toys to play with. Is kind of the analogy I'm going for.
Yeah, and
it's
even
just
even
a terrible
that
way to say it. Yeah,
even that, I'll give you more toys to play with. People might go, "Oh, he's not a toy. He's a human being. You're messing with his career."
No,
How
I
dare you
know.
call him a toy? But if you're not listening with negative intent, you know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the point. That's for anybody though. That's just not just Alfonso. You're done. Your story has completed. It's now what's next.
Mm-hmm.
It may not, and this is another thing for anybody. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But it eventually will. Eventually you'll be in another story. But for now, just enjoy the ride. I'm guilty, and I'm speaking from my own experience. I'm guilty of not enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
And just being angry and bitter about certain things when what do you mean this is happening? That's not right. We're this, we're that, we're this, we're that. And then you're gone and it doesn't matter. The wheel kept turning. Golly, I got fired. Carlos fired my ass from Golly several times. And guess what? It kept moving. And I could have said to we'll see what happens. Didn't matter. Crowd was on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it opens up a lot of stuff, and it gives opportunities to others. The same opportunities that were afforded to that first class that came in. Now it's the same opportunities for the next class of students that deserve the right to be on the shows.
Yeah. Okay. November 20th.
Sorry.
You're good.
No,
you're good. No, it is good. November 20th, the Ring 25, which is kind of like a playoff of like FC 25 or 2K 25, I think, kind of.
It's a playoff of the show.
The show.
MLB, the show. Yeah.
The show. Okay. There was one sports game in there I couldn't figure out. But Devon Monroe on the poster. Izzy is on the poster. Izzy Moreno, who is like this Bailey super fan, but also has like done matches. And I don't know what Izzy's been doing these past however many years. Is she just a full blown wrestler now or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
She's wrestling.
That's how she got her
getting
start.
Booked.
Is the Bailey stuff.
I know that Thunder Rosa, when she was running Mission Pro Wrestling, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
She was the first person that I saw using Izzy on a consistent basis.
Cool.
But now, why not? Try something new, right?
Wrestling Darren Corbin, which God, that's a match made in heaven.
And what better way to debut at Freelance Wrestling than against Darren Corbin?
You honestly can't go wrong. Oh, Chico Suave versus Kevin Koo. Hello, I missed that one. Let's give that the old repost on Instagram. That's a big one.
Those are the only two matches that have been announced so far.
Okay, and then there's some other people on the poster who I did not necessarily recognize, but they're there.
Sinner and Saint are the other two.
Oh, that's Sinner and Saint. Got it. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Emporium shows are great. Like I said, it's an intimate atmosphere. I like that. I kind of like that about it. You'll hear everything, every derogatory term that's shouted at the crowd. You're going to hear it. I think it makes for a cool, like, kind of underground scene.
No
Cool
pun intended.
atmosphere. Great beers. Go for it. November 20th. Yeah, no pun
Hey,
intended.
here, Freelance Underground was almost running at Emporium and Fulton Market.
Ooh.
Oh,
Back when it was running. Back when it was running.
We were this close. We went to Fulton Market to see if we could pull it off. We figured out a way to make everything fit, and then they bought a new game that took up the space, and it all went downhill from
How
there.
big is the fucking game?
I think it was either. I think
the
it was
cage
another
couldn't
one of
fit.
It was the. Really got to bring up the cage
Every time. Every time.
It was a basketball game, so you know how long those
Oh,
they
yeah.
are and how big they are.
Sure.
Is what it is. And then I mean,
Papa shot.
Julian, you guys met Julian before, right? Baragoon.
I don't know.
No.
He's a DJ now, or he was a DJ before, but he was the one that was helping us out with Emporium previously. He's no longer with Emporium, so that kind of died down.
Maybe I have now. I think
Great guy.
Okay. James, trivia?
Sure. Let's see how bad I am at this.
The original idea was going to be James versus Two Juice trivia. Then we were like, okay, maybe we do James versus D-Ray, but honestly, like, I basically wrote this game today, and it's easier to write like six questions versus 12, because you got to write. The way we do trivia is you've done it, or you've maybe, yeah. Were you in a match? No, you haven't been.
No.
The two trivia matches we've had are, we did Trent versus Steve, right? That rivalry. And then we did Trent versus Tyler Voles, which is a fun episode too. So it's within a round. Each person gets like a question within that round that are similar. So I have to write two same difficulty based questions. So once we realized Two Juice is delivering pizzas, shout out Two Juice. Then I was like, well, we're going to invite D-Ray on. We love D-Ray. We're going to invite D-Ray on to the 300 episode. We'll see him then, I hope. So this is James versus himself. James versus, with the help of Chris, versus the viewer, the fan. If you're listening, please play along yourself. This is freelance wrestling themed trivia is what this is. I won't give a timer or anything like that, but yes, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 freelance themed questions, and then there's one kind of bonus round that is WWE, because I wrote it previously and we're just going to use it. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Let's see how many points James can get. There's a possible, what did I say? 6 possibility of 8 points. Chris, how many points do you think James can finish with?
He's going to finish with 6.
Ooh. Okay.
0? Yeah, I heard 0. You're probably right.
6?
6.
6 points out of 8. Let's see. You, the viewer, too, play along, please. I know that Jimmy D loves these trivias that we do, so I'll make sure I send him this episode and let him know that past the hour mark trivia, he'll probably be playing along, hopefully, too. Shout out Jimmy.
You said Jimmy D?
Jimmy D.
Shout out Jimmy D.
Shout out Jimmy D. Just a great guy. Oh, was that the dinger?
The best. The absolute best.
Was that a correct ding, Chris? Okay, what's the incorrect? You got it incorrect? Okay. Great. So
cool, because I ain't hearing no dings or
okay.
No.
You'll hear me say it. Okay. This is all. It's a lot of before 2021, like you said. You took over in 2021, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
But
let's see how bad I am.
Let's see.
Let's do this.
All right. The first category is show names. Show names. All right. This 2019 October 25th show featured a number 1 contendership 5-way main event where Kylie Ray defeated Craig Mitchell, Kobe Durst, Ricky Shane Page, and Tony Deppen. Can you name the show?
Is it something beneath the ring?
Close.
What's beneath the ring? What lies beneath the ring? That's my answer. So,
Their final answer.
what comes from beneath the ring?
What comes from beneath the ring? It is incorrect, but it's very close. It is Freelance, things that go bump in the ring.
Things that go bump in the ring. Okay.
That was close. I feel like maybe a half point there, Chris. Should we do half points?
0.
We can do half points.
I didn't get no. I did not get that right.
Okay.
0 points.
Okay. That's fair, James. All right. Things that go bump in the ring. Now round 2 is random wrestler. Oh, well, actually, this guy was on some FU shows, or maybe one FU show.
Okay.
So I'm going to give Chris this image. I'm going to put it in the chat. Chris, can you bring up this image, please? Hopefully, none of the metadata shows who this person is. This person, they wrestled for Freelance Wrestling and NFU at least 5 times between 2018 and 2019. So, Chris, let me know if you can bring that person up, and you got to tell me this wrestler's name. It might take a second as well. I did not send this to Chris ahead of time, so that's my fault. Because
Oh, good. Here we go.
You know that is, James. Craven is correct. That is correct. Craven.
Here, ready? Spoiler alert. Craven will be at Freelance 11/20.
No way! No way! Wow. Okay. That is an absolute. See, I'm in the booking meetings. That's proof. I gotta.
Cool.
Your house is tapped, James. I've tapped your house.
Clearly.
All right, 1 point to James. I have 2 questions. I have 2 possible points. You're off to a good start. Okay. You probably might know this one too. Round 3 is title history.
I hope so.
Title history. Not counting the years of 2020 and 2021, because it was mostly COVID. Who are the longest reigning Freelance Wrestling Tag Team Champions in terms of days?
Are you combining terms too?
No.
No?
Sorry, longest.
Man.
Then it's who had the longest reign in terms of days. Longest single reign in terms of days, not counting those 2 years.
God. I want to say Bangin' Matthews, but you said after, right? Or before 2021.
No, it's just not counting those years.
So is this including after 2021?
Current.
Yes.
Man. You know what? Bryce and Jazz.
The Edwards.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that. Those.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, yes.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
It was at 427 days from 2018 to 2019. It was the Workhorsemen.
Really? Interesting.
If you were to maybe combine, then I think they'd probably have at the N-words. They had the first ones ever 273 days, and then they had the third title reign at 224.
Yeah, see, I wasn't really around for the Workhorsemen as tag champs.
All right. I wonder if any of the viewers, listeners at home got that. But yeah, I mean, you do remember a lot of obviously the N-word title reigns, which makes sense. They are a legendary tag team in Freelance lore. Maybe one of the best. Okay, this is the bonus round for 2 points. Now, usually you kind of go until the one person misses. But let's see. So usually it would be you versus Two Juice, and you would go back and forth like a penalty shootout, right? And if you made it past 5, then it would be sudden death. If that makes sense. But since there's only one person, we're going to do this a little different. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22. Okay. Let's see if you can name 10 of the 22 of these, okay? If you do, you get your 10 points. Or your 2 points, excuse me. You get your 2 points if you name 10 of the 22.
All right.
This is the WWF question. This is WWF, WWE pay-per-view names in the Attitude Era. Okay? You just need 10 pay-per-view names in the Attitude Era. So let me specify. Let me specify. Okay?
Judgment Day.
No, hold on.
Let me go.
No. Wait. Time out. I've removed some. Hold on. I've removed Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. I've removed those because that's like,
that's 4 right there. What the hell?
No, I know. There's been a lot, though. There's been a lot of different ones. The In Your House has been dropped from the end of the name, so you don't need that. But if you say, like, the first part of it, you'll get credit for it.
Sure.
This is, okay, after SummerSlam 97 to May 2002 is the time period.
Okay.
So you need to see Judgment. Over the Edge, yes. You said Judgment Day, right? Okay, that is 1. Day. Yep, 2.
Okay. St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Correct. That's 3.
See, I got to keep count for myself. What is it? You said it was Break It Down, I believe. It was DJ. Oh no, Beware of Dog. Sorry, that's 4.
Beware of Dog.
Yeah.
I don't have that one. When was that? Was that before SummerSlam 97?
It might have been In Your House. Yeah, it would have been In Your House, Beware of Dog.
Let's see when that was.
May 26, 1996.
Oh, so it's not. It's
In Your House.
My apologies. Okay. You said 97.
That's okay.
Let's see.
We'll give you 1 strike there, but we'll keep going.
I get 3 strikes. So we'll
give you 3 strikes.
I got 3.
You got 3.
Am I allowed to help?
Man.
You can help if you want. We said Chris could help.
You let me know.
I'm going back through Fast Lane. No, that would have been after.
Okay, we won't accept that. You said you did. You didn't final that one. You didn't give me the final answer on that. So you're jogging your
Bad
memory.
Blood. Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. I believe Bad Blood is on here. Yeah, it is. Okay, Bad Blood's on there.
Man. Well, I hear something real sad. I stopped watching wrestling during the Attitude Era for a while.
No. We were watching WCW, right?
Once WCW went out of business, I stopped watching wrestling.
Well, that's still no. That's 2002, wasn't it?
WCW for me went out of business at the end of 1998.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. This shit, that was the end of the WCW.
Okay, so we got 4 with 1 strike. Do we need Chris to jog the memory?
No,
you can use the Chris lifeline. Lifelines are
I'm not using a Chris lifeline. Not yet, anyway. Man, I really can't remember. This is sad. This is really sad.
Chris, we're gonna use a Chris lifeline here. Chris, jump in.
An easy one that you didn't say was ruled out. King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
Oh, see, I forgot that was still a thing during the Attitude Era.
2, 3.
Because they weren't really
5.
using any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Mind Games one?
So your final answer?
Yes.
I don't recall.
I don't have Mind Games on this list. It's a strike 2.
No, you know what? It was probably SummerSlam Mind Games or Survivor Series Mind Games. You know, when they were using different names for those
subtitles and shit.
Where you won't allow me to use them.
Do you want to use another Chris?
In Your House, Mind Games, 1996 also.
Same.
Oh, a lot of 96.
I was watching WCW during 97, 98. Yeah, I'm stumped. Seriously.
Backlash?
Backlash is on here. I believe. Yeah, Backlash is on here.
That counts? Backlash?
Yep.
Sure. What was the year ending date?
6. May 2002.
Didn't they do a Great American Bash?
Do you want a final?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. Great American Bash on there. Sorry, James.
Fully loaded.
Fully loaded is on
Loaded.
there, but there's 3 strikes that have already been done. Chris, okay, Chris. I'll let Chris. Oh,
I got one.
1, 2,
I got
3,
I got 1
4,
point.
5,
Better than
6,
0.
7. If Chris can name 3 in a row, you'll get the 2 points. Fully loaded is yes.
Ooh, okay.
At least I'm not
Unforgiven.
cheating.
Unforgiven is on here. Unforgiven is on here. Yes. Yeah.
Once you said 3 in a row, I'm like, shit.
Okay, 2 more, and James gets the points, and all the Chris lifelines will be used.
Do you have any, James? Can I use James? As the
No.
lifeline?
It's got to be Chris now.
Not anymore.
No?
If 2000 was the year that I watched everything, so was Armageddon?
Armageddon is one. Yes, Chris needs 1 more. Great pull. Armageddon. I remember the Hell in a Cell, the 8-man Hell in a Man Hell in a Cell. That was Armageddon. Yes.
I'm struggling with this name, but I remember the logo being like almost like the SmackDown fist. Is it Rebellion?
Yes, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris
All right.
saved the 2 points. Rebellion. Absolutely. Chris, that is so impressive. Chris could watch a show Friday. We record Tuesday, and he doesn't know any of the names, and Chris just pulled all those out of his ass. That was a great job.
Yeah, good job. Oh, No Mercy.
No Mercy.
Degeneration
You had
X.
said First Blood, right? Or
Bad Blood.
Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Degeneration X was the name of a show.
Yep.
Ground Zero. Canadian Stampede.
Yep.
Cold Day in Hell. Revenge of the Taker. Final Four. Lame.
Oh,
No Way Out of Texas. No Way Out.
Texas.
No Way Out.
No Way Out.
Texas.
Yep.
Let's see. No Mercy.
Get the Degeneration X show. That was an In Your House. Degeneration X In Your House.
No Way Out by itself.
Invasion. Huge pay-per-view.
Invasion. Vengeance.
Vengeance. That was a staple.
Insurrection.
Yep. Insurrection. Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Capital Carnage. One Night Only.
Capital Carnage? What year was that?
No idea.
That was after 2002. That was a John Cena pay-per-view for sure.
They might have brought it back. December 6, 1998 in London.
See the list I'm looking at? Capital Carnage isn't on. Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom is on this list.
They're just using people's moves at some point. Oh, see, I said break it down. It was breakdown.
It was breakdown.
Yeah, I should have got half a point for that one.
Chris saved your points. Chris saved the 2 points. All the Chris lifelines
Chris didn't save my shit. I got 1 total point. It's fine.
I thought that was a fantastic bailout lifeline scenario. That happens. Everyone gets lifelines.
Hey, even though you're eliminated, Chris, save him.
I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with Chris.
I had no preview to what he was going to ask. So,
did it.
Yes, I am impressed myself.
He did it.
Okay,
3 total points.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
No, go. What was the tally?
I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3.
Okay.
James is giving himself 1. All right. Okay. Round 4. There's clapping going on. Clapping sound effect. Round 4. Wrestling themes. Which wrestler has come out to the Madonna's Like a Prayer?
Grado?
Grado's correct. And he has wrestled for Freelance. 4 points.
Sorry, my cat snuck in here.
Okay. We need the next 2 rounds to get to 6. Can we do it? Okay. Round 5. Name the missing wrestler. The She-Land Scramble included Lainey Luck, Blair Onyx, Elena Black, Kara Noah, Missa Kate, and who?
What year was this?
This is like, I think 2019, I want to say.
Kylie Ray.
Chris is shaking his head.
I knew she was in one.
Is that your final answer?
It's wrong, but yeah.
Chris, what do you think?
I don't know, but it's not Kylie Ray.
Answer is Jody Threat. Jody Threat is the answer. Okay. All right. Match results is the final round.
What are you laughing? What's so funny?
Just the silence. Just the silence. I don't know. Match results. This is a 2-parter.
Oh, shit.
So what I did was I went to cagematch.net, my source for everything. I copy and pasted wins and losses for every freelance wrestler from every year. I threw them in the ChatGPT and had them give me the wrestler who has the most wins and the wrestler who has the best winning percentage in freelance history. Can you tell me the wrestler that has the most wins in freelance history according to cagematch.net and ChatGPT's opinion or analyzation of the data?
Kylie Ray.
Final. That is incorrect. We have GPA with 43 wins.
What? I can't remember. The only time I remember Kylie Ray losing is if she lost the title.
Well, that's just that. Maybe she didn't have that many matches.
That's fair. GPA, 43 wins.
He's 43 and 44 all time.
Oh, okay.
He's 48%.
Damn. 87 matches in freelance? That's crazy.
And who has the highest winning percentage in freelance history? According to, which is, honestly, this might be inaccurate because my methods are not perfect. But according to a copy and paste scrape, and then I threw the data into a bot, and the bot spit this out.
Ethan Page.
Final
answer.
Is incorrect. It is Brian Keith, 90%.
You know, he only lost one freaking match.
He lost 2. According to his 18 and 2 is his record.
I should have known that one. That one I should have known.
All right, James. I think James has, sorry, James, not a winner today, but you're a winner in our hearts. And also, you had the card stacked against you because if I probably did 2021 and 2025, you probably would have nailed it. So that's my fault also.
Maybe.
But Chris is the winner today in my book. He could have kept, he was rattling them off. He could have kept going. He saved the bonus round.
No, I couldn't. That's all I had.
You're like, what's the one with the fist? Rebellion, insurrection.
SmackDown.
Yeah, like the fist through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The SmackDown fist was through. The other one was up. Yeah.
I think the Rebellion logo was a fist.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
Oof. All right.
All right. That was a freelance trivia. James is pissed now.
No, I'm not pissed. I told you. I knew. I was like, yeah, I don't. Before 2021, I really don't know everything.
You're good. I could have written a better game for you, but I hope this was a tough one. I hope the viewers at home are playing. And yeah, it was a toughie for them, hopefully. So yeah, challenging trivia is good trivia, in my opinion.
Isn't it supposed to be challenging?
Yeah, absolutely. But James, thanks for coming on. Hopefully, maybe we have you on at least episode 300 for sure. Maybe even before then. But
I know I should be the last opponent for two heels and a face.
You're number 3 on our appearance list, but number 1 in our hearts.
I should be on the last episode. It should be all about me.
We could do that.
This is like John Cena's farewell.
This is it. One of the highlights that I do not want to forget to bring up was seeing Benny the Bull at a Freelance show.
Oh yeah.
Did not expect that whatsoever. And it was awesome.
Sometimes surprises could be fun.
That's all you got for us? No, how was Benny?
Benny was amazing. Team Benny, every member of it was amazing. It's crazy how it all worked out. They approached us and it just all spun out of control from there. And Benny was all about doing everything that Benny could do. It was one of those surreal moments.
Yeah, 100%. I'm glad it was.
Benny's the mascot of all mascots. Oh. Everybody knows who Benny the Bull is. You don't have to live in Chicago to know who Benny the Bull is. Everybody knows who Benny the Bull is.
That's true. I'm glad it was a show. It was a perfect thing to have at like one of the biggest shows of the year. Perfect.
Absolutely.
All right, Chris, take us home.
As we are closing off this episode, I am going to put you at the spot, James. Where can people find tickets for the next show? I know freelancewrestling.com. Is that where we should all go and get tickets?
For the next show for November 20th, you get them from Emporium's website. Click on their events and then go to November 20th and you will see it says this ring instead of the ring, but same event. Freelancewrestling.com, at freelance WRES on Twitter X, and then Freelance Wrestling on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
I love it.
See? Memory's not that bad. You remember all those.
Yeah, those are all easy.
All right. Well,
no crazy abbreviations.
Yeah, and we'll still post links on this episode description. We'll post links on twoheelsontheface.com. So with that being said, that's episode 294 on the road to 300. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being part of this journey with us, and for always taking your time and joining us and talking a little bit about freelance.
Absolutely. That's not talked about enough. Yeah, you've done this 17, 18 times, given an hour and a half of more of your time, so thank you.
Plus travel when it was in person.
And I was going to say the travel to the city.
That's true.
Validating parking.
Yep. Thank you.
For sure.
All worth it.
Thanks, James.